Hey, what's up all you YouTube cats? Dinky here with another update video on my world. I've got three things to show you this time. The third one, not really a big update, but I'll point it out. First of all, we have the starting weapon for the survivors. We've got a standard knife. Those of you who know some knives in real life may recognize it. It is a 1-to-1 ratio of the real deal, so in VR, it's feeling pretty good. And let's talk about a combat scenario. Let's say, sorry, it sounds funny to say that in a VR game. But anyway, let's say we run into our infected player here. Very fancy model, I know, thank you. But as this player's coming at me, I'm coming at him. Before I can start to hit him, I am well within his arm's reach. So I may get him, but he is also going to get me. So it's not the most effective thing to have in some sort of a PvP mode. What can we do about that though? Let's see, we're in this office setting. Maybe you're wandering past a broom closet, you're going past the kitchen, and you see a wooden broom just hanging out. So obviously what you want in your game is everything to feel naturally, or not naturally, natural. Maybe you pick up that broom and, sort of get rid of that top. And then, duct tape would be better, but glue is so much easier to program, so we went with that. Go ahead and get a nice coat on there, get some sort of adhesive going, and then we'll take back our, hold still, buddy. Take back our knife from earlier, and boop. And look at that. I just get excited about, I'm not trying to flex, but just the whole mechanics of it. It's very cool for a crafting system. Like, it took me all day to get this thing to work, so that was sort of frustrating, and just to finally getting it working just feels nice. And the most exciting part really is you can imagine all the possibilities with a crafting system like that, hammering stuff together, screwing, combining two parts, all those kind of things. It feels good. And the way the level could be laid out, you encourage players to sort of leave their starting base and wander around, and maybe that's how they get good weapons. And also, the way this mode works, you start with a lot of survivors and a few zombies. If an infected player kills a survivor, they join the infected team, and it starts to snowball out of control. Ammo and resources will be limited. I'll probably make it so melee weapons will break after a certain point. But anyway, it really encourages what I'll call fun gameplay for this mode. But now, let's take the same combat scenario from earlier, only now we've got our fancy MacGyvered weapon, because we are so smart. This zombie coming at me, I am well out of his arm's reach, and I can safely stab him in his pretty little face. So, as you can see, it makes for a what am I even saying? It's a much better weapon now. And the crafting system is cool, and it makes me excited, and I wanted to share. So there you go. Well, one last thing. I updated the textures on my 1911s. It is now by far the best looking model in this level, and that is okay because the 1911 is a hell of a badass gun, so you can't fault me for that one. And video ending throw. Oh, kind of weak. No, that's not the video ending throw. We can do better. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's a video ending throw. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out my updates. And I will see you guys whenever I add something new.